Well, today we'll be talking about what the president talked about anticipatory bail, that all graft people rush to court and get anticipatory bail to avoid justice. Court Helicopter News explains the basis and the law on what is called anticipatory bail. Anticipatory bail is only given by the High Court of Kenya. You cannot get anticipatory bail in a magistrate's court. In anticipatory bail, the grounds on which one goes for the anticipatory bail is that one fears that he or she is likely to be arrested. And once that person is arrested, it can be the manner of arrest might be dehumanizing. So somebody wants to run away from that dehumanizing aspect of arrest. Remember, the DCI will arrest and put you behind the booth of a Subaru. So somebody will fear that. Two, the police can come to arrest any time of the night. They can arrest you from your parking lot. They can arrest you from your bedroom. They can arrest you from your bathroom. They can arrest you anytime, whether it's midnight when you are with your wife, when you are with your children, when you're with your husband. So that can be the reason why somebody will want to rush to the High Court to look for anticipatory bail. Third, it might be the duration of the day. For example, on Easter holiday, Friday is a holiday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is a holiday. So if you are arrested on Thursday before Good Friday, you might be behind the police bars for 5 days before you are arraigned to court. Or it could be on Christmas Eve, which starts from the 24th up to around 27th. That might be the reason why somebody wants to rush to look for anticipatory bail. It can also be the Kamata of Friday, where the EACC and the police used to arrest people on Friday, keep them the whole of Saturday, Sunday to be arraigned in court. Because of these fears, people will want to get anticipatory bail. It can also be, for example, the way the police will be waiting for one at the airport. You saw what happened to Kenyans. You saw what happened to Mugithi King Samido. He had to go and look for an anticipatory bail so that he's not arrested at the airport when he lands in. If the deputy president, the former deputy president Gachagua, if the police, as the CS has said, are waiting for him to arrest him, he will be advised by his lawyers that rush to court, get an anticipatory bail so that they don't arrest you from the airport and take you there. Why will people be scared of being arrested and they rush to court? The law provides that once you've been arrested, the OCS, officer commanding the police station, if he sees that your offense is not so serious, he's supposed to release you on bail. But this is discretionary. There's no law that says how much will you be released with as police bond. Two, the law does not prescribe what are the parameters to be used by the OCS to determine who can be released on police bond or who can be released on police bail. Because it's discretional, sometimes the OCS gets instructions from above and they deny bail for you. And that is the reason as to why most Kenyans have gone to look for the anticipatory bail. So now, what is anticipatory bail? The law on anticipatory bail says that you approach the High Court, give the reasons as to why you fear being arrested. The High Court will grant you bail. You will pay a certain amount of money to the High Court. For example, you can be told to pay Kenya shillings 100,000, Kenya shillings 200,000 to the court. Therefore, then the anticipatory bail only serves the following reasons. One, that you cannot be arrested. But two, the High Court cannot stop investigations, as the role of the police is to investigate. So the anticipatory bail does not stop the police from investigating you. The anticipatory bail does not stop the prosecution from charging you. The anticipatory bail serves that you will be given conditions that you go to the DCI, or you go to the ESCC, or you go to any investigatory agency that was looking for you, you comply with the investigations, and once the investigations are complete, the file is taken to the DPP. The DPP will bring the charges to court. The anticipatory bail collapses immediately the charges have been read by a magistrate or by the High Court where you are charged. So it is a tool aimed to ensure that violations of human rights and are protected. The anticipatory bail does not stop prosecution unless the High Court, through the Judicial Review Commission, through the Judicial Review section of the High Court, is satisfied that the prosecution of that person, it will be an abuse of the court process and it will be against the violations of his fundamental rights. So anticipatory bail is not a bar to prosecution. Once you have been arraigned before a competent court, your cash bail will be returned to you. Once you have taken the plea, the trial court where you have taken plea will determine whether to release you on cash bail, whether to release you on bond, because now you are an accused person. That is an explainer on what is anticipatory bail, as it is not as what the President of the Republic of Kenya told the Kenyans at Homa Bay. Thank you very much. Court Helicopter.